A lot of you guys probably know who Gratz is. He's a Clash Royale channel that has grown very quickly in the past year. He makes very well made documentary videos talking about the history of the game. But unfortunately, Gratz has kind of a creepy backstory, you could say, which I wanted to talk about in today's video. I felt like this video was necessary to make because there hasn't been a larger creator yet to make this kind of video in the Clash Royale community, and I think at the very least it's something you guys should be informed about. I'm going to get into the two Reddit posts that expose Gratz with 100% proof and evidence, as you guys will see soon. So basically, the YouTuber Gratz is the same person as the Mario Kart Wii YouTuber Creepy Produce, and they're referring to him as that word, and you guys will see why, because I can't say that word on YouTube. I'm just going to highlight it whenever I'm talking about it. I just wanted to quickly pull up Gratz's Creepy Produce channel if you wanted to have a look at it. As you can see, it has over 100,000 subscribers too, so he owns both of these channels. Because these posts have a lot of text, I'm going to summarize them and get into what's important. I'm going to link the Reddit post below if you guys want to take a look at them. But basically, Creepy Produce was 19 and there was a girl who was 15 who he basically groomed, and I'm going to show you guys later on in the video exactly some of the things he said to her too, which were very disturbing. But basically, long story short, he's just giving some background information about Creepy Produce and the situation that happened, and talking about how people were going to dox him or something because of the really horrible things. But let's get into the evidence proving why Gratz is Creepy Produce. So he separated them into bullet points. Basically, he said the voices of Gratz and Creepy Produce are likely identical. Now, this is one of the weakest points of evidence against him. As this video progresses, there'll be more just hard evidence after hard evidence where it's pretty much undeniable. But basically, he uploaded a sound file. Let's just take a look at what this is. I can't really make too much sense of this, but basically he's showing, I guess, that they're pretty much identical, their voices on both channels. Now, this next piece of evidence is something that pretty much already proves it right off the bat, but there's something that proves it even further than this, which is hard to believe. But basically, guys, on Gratz's channel, the phrase Creepy Produce is blacklisted. And then on Creepy Produce's channel, the phrase Gratz is blacklisted from the comment section. And there's a test video that he did too to prove it. So guys, this is the evidence that the terms are blacklisted on both of the channels. So right now, he's going on Creepy Produce's channel and he typed "Hi Gratz," and he's going to comment that, and what you guys are going to see, obviously he can see the comment because he's on his own account, but how blacklisted terms work, it means no one else can see the comment. So he switched on his other account, and now he can't see that exact same comment. But what he's going to do now is type in a comment that doesn't have to do with Gratz on Creepy Produce's channel, and then switch to his other account, and then what you're going to see is he's going to be able to see that comment from, that account, but he's not going to see the one that says the "Hi Gratz" on Creepy Produce's channel. Obviously, he can see it when he's logged in on his account on his end, but on the other account, he can't see it. So that's basically what he's showing right there. And then I guess he's providing another example where he's typing in, I guess, something else. He just typed in "yo," and I think he's going to switch to the other account now and then make sure that that actually shows up, to basically show that that doesn't get blacklisted. So yeah, as you can see, that's what it looks like now. You can see the "yo" and the "I like Mario Kart," but you can't see the Gratz. And now he's going to test it on Gratz's channel to basically prove the same thing. So I don't know, there's no way this is a coincidence. I mean, why would someone have these blacklisted terms on both of the channels? It's just too big of a coincidence unless you're trying to hide something, which is exactly the case. You see now on Gratz's channel, he's typing in "sounds like Creepy Produce." He put in the comment. Now let's see when he checks it, he's switching to his other YouTube account. Or is he typing something else first? Okay, he's typing "hi cool video" to show that that's going to show, but the Creepy Produce is not going to show when he switches to his other account. He switches to it, goes to newest, and dang, it's just crazy to watch this expose happen in this video. And there you guys have it. So those are the blacklisted terms. Now, if you guys are still not convinced that Gratz and Creepy Produce are the same channels, both channels have uploaded Clash Royale content. Now, here's what's very interesting. Shortly after this Reddit post went live and Gratz got exposed, he deleted the video that had Clash Royale gameplay in it. Pretty self-explanatory, shows that the theory were to be true if both channels play the game, which makes sense, right? I'll click on the link to show you guys. The video is unavailable, but when I checked this post when I first saw it, this video was still up and there was in fact Clash Royale inside of it. Now, it's unfortunate the video was taken down, but there's still more evidence. Now, this next point of evidence is probably a weaker point, you could say, but there's still some strong ones after this. But this is a very good point, and I can say this as a YouTuber myself, I 100% agree with this. The amount of success of Gratz's channel, assuming this is a new creator with no prior experience on YouTube, and the storytelling that's very good if that's the case, is very unlikely to be the case. As a YouTuber myself, my main is 6,000 subscribers. I know how difficult and quite frankly unlikely it is having that amount of success in a little over 2 months without knowing what you're doing. And that's very true. You can tell from Gratz's storytelling and the way he makes the videos and edits them, he's no beginner to YouTube. So it would make sense too, with that in mind, knowing that Creepy Produce has been on YouTube for years, so he has all that prior knowledge. And now, guys, we get into some of the recent evidence. This post was from only 22 days ago, and this is the reason why I'm making this video. That last post was already pretty much 99.9% confirming that Gratz is Creepy Produce and he has something to hide, but this confirms it with 100% certainty, and let me show you guys why that is. So basically, this guy found that Gratz and Creepy Produce are for sure the same people because of the name that was censored in both of their videos. Now, Creepy Produce deleted the Clash Royale videos for obvious reasons because he's trying to hide something and he's finding out there's people talking about this on Reddit and even some people making YouTube videos now. But he tried to hide his name, blurring them in both of the videos, his name in game, and I'll show you guys his Royal API profile as well. He tried to hide this, and it's very weird because there's no Clash Royale YouTuber that would hide their name, because why would you, for privacy reasons, need to hide your Clash Royale name? That is not really confidential information, so that alone doesn't make any sense. But he was trying to hide his name throughout the video, tried to blur it. He failed though, and Get Wrecked Mate, you can see there, that's how it's written, is his name. So he showed that briefly in his how to get banner tokens fast video. He tried to hide it. He didn't do a good job of hiding it though. As you can see, there were some people that really got to the bottom of this and were really, I guess, exploring Gratz's and Creepy Produce's videos for a while, and eventually people found that it does in fact say that on both of the videos, and this is 100% clear evidence at this point. And like I said, here's his API profile as well. Now guys, this is what 100% proves, undeniable proof, that Creepy Produce is Gratz, because look at this. This is his Royal API profile, Get Wrecked Mate. You see here it says Gratz, and look at the Twitter that is linked to the Royal API. If I click on the Twitter right here, it opens it up, and what does it go to? It goes to the Creepy Produce Twitter. This is actually crazy. But the part that proves it is when you click on the Twitter, it goes to Creepy Produce, but then look at what happens when you click on the YouTube. It opens up Gratz's YouTube. So when you click on the Twitter, it goes to the Creepy Produce Twitter. What this means is the account has been around for a while, so when Creepy Produce first started playing the game, he didn't have the Gratz channel. He did the Mario Kart probably, so he just decided to link his Twitter to Creepy Produce, not knowing that later on he was going to start the Gratz channel. But because of this, this ties both of the accounts together. You have the Creepy Produce Twitter and the Gratz YouTube both in the same place, linked to his Royal API account. Now, while we're on the About tab, I wouldn't exactly call this evidence, but I just thought this was funny and I had to mention it. The goal of this channel is to tell stories of the history of the only game I ever play, Clash Royale. It's very weird that he's emphasizing that the only game he's ever played is Clash Royale, which we obviously know is a lie, but it's just crazy how hard he's trying to hide it, that he's going as far as to lying in his About tab on his YouTube channel. And obviously we know he's got a Mario Kart channel. He's probably played loads of other games, so it's just funny that he wrote that in there too. Now, as for some of the things that Gratz said to the girl that was only 15 years old, I actually found some of these in this video that was uploaded 6 days ago. video where another YouTuber actually exposed Gratz, and I'll link this video in the description below too, because it was very good and informative if you guys want to check that one out. But I'm not even going to read some of this, because some of this stuff is, quite frankly, really disgusting. The fact that he messaged these to someone that, is only 15 when he was 19, and you guys might be thinking that's not a massive age difference. Even if you feel that way, and depending on what the laws are in your country, you have to consider he knew it was wrong. Why do you guys think he has been trying so hard to hide the fact that he's associated with the channel Creepy Produce? They're both the same channel, but he is trying his absolute hardest to prevent people from knowing that. And now that it's uncovered, he's doing things like privating videos and stuff like that. And he's even released apology videos too, which are now deleted. So he himself has admitted it. He has known it is wrong. So regardless of where you stand on the situation, if you think it's not that big of a deal, he thinks it's wrong, and he's trying to hide it. I hope you guys found this video informative, and regardless of where you stand on the situation, if you believe Gratz should be forever canceled for what he did or not, I think we can all agree at the very least that Gratz should make an apology or some sort of statement about this situation, or at the very least stop trying to hide the fact that he owns both of the channels, because clearly it's something we all know now.